Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? I am so excited today. I have my F sharp heart bowl to share with you today, and Joshua is going to speak to all of you. So, first, this is such a special bowl. I don't know if you can see them, but see the blue like flames inside? This bowl, when it was first made, was blue, Ocean 24. They fired it a third time and it turned pink and became F sharp. So while I'm getting prepared for a moment, I'm going to have this bowl played for you. And then Joshua is going to speak to you for a little bit. And then I'll play the bowl again at the end. So I want you to sit and take a breath, and get quiet, open your heart. Joshua is such a being of love. I'm preparing the door for you. All right. Good morning, little one, and hello to all of you I've never met before. Perhaps we have. Light beams, your soul star, all illuminating back at me. It's wonderful. I anticipate the day when all of you see as I see. How's that? So first I want to talk about higher selves today. I know you've all learned here and there, and that's good. You've begun. But have you understood that you soon will become your higher self? You will walk this earth as your higher self. So it is the utmost importance that you begin to see and feel and hear. So what is number one? Number one is feel the vibration. Feel the essence of who your higher self comes and presents himself or her to be. Hear the voice. Make no mistake of it. Why you want no one to identify themselves as that and not be that. In our world today, there's a great amount of darkness seeking light. So as you become more light, you are a magnet. So you must become protective. It's not out of fear. It's out of honor and self-respect that you make sure of these things. So you must awaken your hearing to another precise level. You must awaken your sight to another height and level. All gifts are given to all people. It is up to you to choose to increase your light and increase the depth of God you hold to allowing them to come forth. So let's get back again to the higher self. You see it come down. We ask for it to come sit within you, but you must understand there is a developmental piece to first growing with your higher self. As it comes down, the root of your higher self sits upon your crown. There are many, many patterns in your world that are happening. And unless you document and are seriously about your journey, you're not going to know exactly how far within you your higher self sits. So let's imagine. So it moves down. The root chakra is now of the higher self in your third eye. So this is all your issues about being safe to see. Rooting is safe. Third eye seeing. Having visions of fear about seeing. So now we move down more as we develop and clear those. And the throat and the root of the higher self. So you keep breathing it deeper and deeper until it one day will become you. So in the throat chakra, it's being safe to speak. The front of that chakra is the expression of God, beginning to feel safe expressing God. So when you have went through, remember the triangle of all the different patterns, thousands and thousands, and you've spent many years and lifetimes working on them, moving them until the higher self is now down to your throat. And just one more patch of development, and it will come and sit within the heart, the root, safe being loved, safe loving another. If those things are unsafe for you, then this is where your higher self is sitting, and that development needs to create itself in your world. So on and so forth, as it moves through your beingness. And then one day, a packet of light comes from the heaven, and all your cells are given the opportunity to illuminate, to raise up. And within that cell that moves as the particle spin gets quicker and quicker and quicker, and you will see, feel, hear, sense all the sensibilities from a place of a higher self. Now, is your work done? No. Now you begin the 252 levels of God's selves between you and God to attain. You know, the talk of ascension came about not so long ago, but never has it been explained to be understood. First, you must become very rooted into the earth. Imagine the tree. If the tree is not rooted into the earth, do the buds grow? Do the little twigs come? Do the leaves emerge? No. So you must go deep into the earth and allow a greater light to come in so that you can blossom. So it isn't that ascension is really about greater light and going up. For if you're not rooted, you cannot move up. And when you do, it's like you stay rooted and move up. It's never that you're up without being connected. Very important to understand. So, yes, we are all on our ascension path, but all in many different places. And that's imperfection. I have seen over all my lifetimes in many areas and many places. It doesn't matter where you are, it's where you are. And there's a perfection in it. And love it and love her or him, that part of you, for you on that journey, that path that is the most wondrous path you will ever take in the entire existence of yourself. I can't even say world because so many of you are from other worlds and just haven't remembered yet. You've all been all through the galaxy and perhaps beyond. Why here? Why now? This is classroom, not for beginners, but for masters. You must know this. I know deep in your heart, you know that. Your higher self has been chosen very profoundly to move you forward. And what does it mean to be a master? It means that you know neutral like the inside of your hand. And I understand some of you might not really know the inside of your hand, but you will begin to, and you will know neutral. You will know a shift in perceptions, and you will know more about truth than you can imagine you know about truth. Truth today will not be your truth tomorrow, because there'll be more love, there'll be more choices, there'll be more understandings, and your heart will have a greater development into how you perceive things around you. Perhaps you have a broken glass and wonder why and how that affects you. So you say to yourself, well, where inside am I broken? And this is where you learn by speaking to your chakras what's broken, what needs your love, what needs your attention, what have you given power to keep you from owning your love. All these questions is what this lifetime's truly about. You must do your best to not get sucked into all the other things that you've created to pull yourself from that truth. Your world, as you see it, is mirroring you, for it lies within you. You know the old saying, peace on earth. Why can we say and wish for that? Because when all beings have reached peace on within them, peace on earth will happen. You can see why little one has been brought here to help you. Not enough attention is given to always the right place. It is within you and your heart, you and how your aura grows and moves, and how you experience and share. It's about love. We want our world to be filled with love. You have your world. I have an entire number of universes, but it doesn't change. It's still all about love. The higher you get, the expression of love expands and becomes much more. It's a look. It's a twitch of the eye. It's a nod. Oh, can you only one day see? So, my thought also today was to speak about vibration. For you know, as Joshua, it was the gift God gave me to understand vibration, how it can be used for good. And harmlessness does not allow it to be used in a negative way. So there are places within the physical body of each of you, as you have all these cells that have a particle spin, that are tired, and they're slow. And this is when they get susceptible to a different energy, thinking it's going to help. It is guided by the thought. The greatest law in the spiritual world is that energy follows thought. Contemplate that for a moment. I tell my finger, move over here. It follows. But so it is true for the simple thought. You know, in Atlantean times, they thought and could manifest a tomato in their hand because they had become very empowered in their intuition in the mind. This can happen for you. This is how you learn to create, how you give your intention, what you put out into the world. What do you want next week? Then don't be sad and crying and weepy and victim this week. You must become strong in love, not in attitude. In love, become strong in that vibration of what you release out into the world, because what we know, when you think of someone, within a minute, they feel it. When someone thinks of you, you will get to where you are awake and know who that is. So you want to learn boundaries to protect your aura. So there is no one but the Heavenly Father and Mother who have the ability to influence and love you in the most infinite way. Yes. So, much to say, much to talk about. I will come again. Energy follows thought. Vibration is freedom. It is light. It is light quotient. Ascension requires rooted and a very fast light quotient. Faster than I can spin this hand of theosophias. Contemplate. Let your higher self speak to you. about what I'm speaking to you about. Let them write them, let them speak to you. What additions do they want to give you? What do they want you to do to start learning more and experiencing more? I wish you all many blessings and great wondrous light to be touched to you from the heavens above. From within the great central sun, we call Mother Father to come down within every willing soul to touch their hearts and expand. Feel your hearts in this moment begin to whirl at a faster rate, maybe almost taking your breath away. But let it be happiness. You are home, touching home. And let it be that magic of the magician that lets you sit and meditate and to grow and to choose to know more. Nabashiatata, yano how wati, amokieta bashu, lete haru. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, do. My friends. Have a blessed day, my friends. Thank you.